Where's the other from? Let's look at that here. Oh, yeah. That's right. We got a new friend. I bought him like a couple days ago. So, yeah, he's Henry Hedgehog. There we go. Also, Blaze, how you doing? Alright, so one of the first things we're gonna do, I gotta wash the dishes real quick, so y'all can come watch with me. So I gotta get these dishes washed real quick. So I forgot to do this before I started. So, but yeah, we just started using, I just started using my deep fryer, so. Dump this out first. Put some new soap in here. There we go. Yeah, how are you doing, babe? Welcome on in. So good to have you. Get all this clean first, and then we will get to cooking. We're gonna make some Palabok. I think y'all have seen me made it before, but yeah, we're gonna make some. It's a noodle dish, shrimp-based noodle sauce from the Philippines, and it's kind of become like a new go-to for me. I really enjoy having it. So, Shipment, welcome on in. How are ya? And if we have time, which I'm thinking we will, we'll go watch the sunset. Yo, thank you for the follow. Hell yeah. Alright. So of course, first things first, we gotta get everything we need nice and clean, nice and washed. Ooh, I can show you all the new stuff I bought. The food is raw, yes. Currently very raw at the moment. Don't you worry, we're gonna fix that. Ugh, I feel the oil. The Random Teas, how are you? Welcome on in. Welcome to the Flipsy Prickle here. I'm just doing a little washing real quick, just getting everything ready to go. I made some potato fries for lunch. That was pretty good. That's a nice fried potato. Missed the spot. Yeah. Now ready for cooking stream? Great, now can you figure out what to eat? I mean, it's kind of the perfect time. You got dinner coming up for yourself. I thought about waiting till tonight, but I was like, if I can, I should do these cooking streams in the afternoon. But I am off from work today because it is Martin Luther King Day, so that's why we are live now instead of at night. and on a Monday too, because I didn't get home till like 7 p.m. last night. And I was like super sick. I don't know what happened. I got like a really bad headache, and I ate something and immediately threw it up. And I don't know, man. My headache was awful. I was like chugging water, and then I would immediately throw up the water, and I was like, well, that's not good. So I took a shower, because showers always help me make me feel better. And then I went to bed. I fell asleep at like 9. Like I went to bed super early last night, because I was just not feeling it. But I'm feeling good today, so that's awesome, you know. Man, these plates are gigantic. There we go. Ow. Ooh, it's so hot. So hot, but I love it. Love hot water. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It started on my drive back home last night, or yesterday afternoon. Like I got to Albuquerque, and my brain was just like, bro, I'm barely hanging in there. So. Go. Bingo, bango. Alright. Trash this. Alright. So, on top of getting a new oil cooker, I also got a new rice cooker. It's a little weird. I'm still learning how to use it. But they've got this thing, which is also supposed to be like a steamer. But yeah, put the rice in there. Cook it. Get your little heat and warm. And then I also picked up a bamboo steamer, because I want to get back to steaming all my food, at least when I need to heat food up, right? So like, you know, whenever I make leftovers, just steam that shit. That's where it's at. So I was telling these things I bought yesterday, which was good. I needed that. I needed this. Oh no, wait. There we go. All right. Yeah. Got a soup of Palabok noodles. Am I gonna try and make steamed dumplings? No, I've tried making steamed dumplings in the past, and I've always failed pretty miserably at it. Maybe I can try again and see how well it goes, but I don't know, we'll see. It would be nice to do steamed dumplings again. Right, we need our Palabok sauce. Put this one away. Pot, and then something to stow the thing. Look at that, $1.25, going for the cheapest. That wasn't me though. That was them, obviously. All right. did I buy? What that? Yeah, just those two things. Yeah, just to make my knife easier. I mean, like especially the oil, like the deep fryer. Oh, it's gonna be such a game changer. I always knew that cooking with like pot of oil was always way slower, but I always forgot like how much snow is it? It's super fucking snowy. Remember when actually you guys weren't. I went to stream it. I tried to cook French fries last time in a pot. That shit took forever. I think it took like 30 minutes to cook 3 potatoes worth of French fries, and it's just like, bruh. And then I got that new deep fryer, probably 15 minutes. Easy peasy 15 minutes. So, also if y'all haven't gone to meet the new hedgehog, we have Henry Hedgehog here. He was in a reduced 10.50. I think it used to be like 20 bucks or something. I don't know how much he used to cost, but he's basically a microwavable hottie. Yeah, true hottie right there. And I still do have my microwave. I know some people were asking, like, oh, you don't have your microwave anymore. No. It's right here. I don't use it, so I'm just gonna put it over here. Now, if I need to, obviously I'll break it out, bring it over here and use it. But for the most part, I don't need that. I also got some bike upgrades. We'll see how it works. I got this new seat. It doesn't go on super well, but it should be fine. And we got this new light so that I can see. So got that. I still need to figure out how I'm gonna put this on. Jesus Christ, how many settings are there? I need to figure out how to get that on the back of my bike. And then I need to order a kickstand, which I'll be getting that. And then I'm going to get a bag that sits right here, so I can put my tools and like an extra, where is it? Extra one of these, an extra bicycle tube. And then I went ahead and bought brakes, so I think I have to replace my back brakes pretty soon here. I have to replace my back brakes, we'll see. So, but yeah. It's all coming, yeah. Settling in is coming together. So, also, I'm pretty sure I brought some. Didn't I buy another hedgehog somewhere? Here's when I bought something else that I brought inside. Nope. Alright. Anyways, y'all can't see me cook, so let's fucking do it. Oh, I need to wash this again. What the fuck? Hang on a moment. I'm gonna use our Scrub Daddy. Scrub Daddy! How the noises? They've been good. I haven't had any issues. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the neighbor. But I do step outside of my room and make sure that, hey, can I hear anything through my walls? And the answer is not really, so generally I'm not super concerned. And I'm trying to be in. I'm gonna start working on being in bed by 10, so that I can make sure I have enough sleep in regards to work. Because I do have to wake up at 5:45 every day for work. And I pretty much have been keeping the 5:45 wake up schedule, even though I don't necessarily need it. So, all right. So Palabok, super simple, right? You buy this, or you buy something similar. I specifically like the ones that say special Palabok on it. I've never actually experimented with other types of noodles, so usually get in bed by 10 p.m., fall asleep by 11. That's the way to go. I think that's what I'm going to start doing, you know? But yeah, and they'll give you like four, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? They'll give you 4 of these. I usually just take out 2. Because that's how much it said. This says to use 6.7 ounces. And this is about 16 ounces. So if you use half of it, then you're fine. Yo, guys, speaking of, that Smith's, I don't know if I've taken it over there, but that Smith's has a really good Asian section. Like, the Asian section is crazy. Like, the fact that you can buy this at that Smith's, and I'm just like, what? Usually they only have Sinigang. So they tend, you know, so being able to buy this over there is crazy. They sell these, which is this. The fact that they sell this and in their Asian section, that's crazy. Because normally on almost any other city, you have to go to a freaking Asian store to get these. It's with a K, Palabok. Yeah, so any Asian store will carry this. Maybe hey, who knows? Maybe the Asian section in your store carries it. But you get that, and like I said, you get this special cube, special Palabok, little super cube. I'll post it in the Discord. I'll post. In fact, I can just post it right now, since we got nothing going on. Actually, once you put it in here, you want to submerge it in water. You want to let it sit in the water for like. It tells you to let it sit. You can actually just start cooking it right away. That's usually what I do. But the actual instructions say to let it sit for night. How long does it say to let it sit? Yeah, it's just to soak it for 10 minutes. But, you know, whatever. Like I said, you can start anytime. In addition, to make Palabok, you need eggs, you need green onion, and you need chicharron, which you're gonna crush, by the way. You're gonna turn it into a powder. So. Let me go ahead and post that to... Yeah, I'll post it tonight. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright. Hey, I can actually measure. Where's my measuring cup? I have my measuring cup over here? Measuring cup. There you are. Aha! Measuring cup. Because I have one. How much do you call for? Water. How much water do I need? 2.5 cups. Let's see if I can guesstimate. Yeah, there's like 2.5 cups. Let's find out. Might be way off. It looks way off, actually. Not bad. That's not bad. I have just a little bit in here. In fact, let's see how much I actually put in here. I put 3 cups. So, just a wee bit much. They call for 2.5 cups. Yeah, Yeah, we'll go 2 1/3. 2 2/3. Why not? It's cooking. You don't have to be exact, right? Remember, if you're baking, you do have to be exact. Sometimes you scare me, oven. It's just like, please, night. Please, night. Oh, and also, calamansi juice. You don't necessarily need calamansi juice. You can use lemon juice, or you can just eat it without the juice. Some people, that's what some people do, you know. I should, let me see. Let me try this. Oh, my mouth's already, Woo! Oh, what a kick to the face. Oh my god. Oh, that's even more sour than lemon juice. Damn, fucking calamansi just kicking me in the face. Yeah, about 40 calamansi limes squeezed into each bottle. Yeah, don't drink this. I also picked up some jalapeno raspberry preserves. I kind of want to try this. We'll try this after. We'll try this after we cook. I've also started buying some spicy chili crisps and just adding it. I've actually, this morning, I had just rice with chili crisps and soy sauce. So good. Oh, amazing. I should return this to the van, this 0 calorie sesame ginger. Why did I even buy this in the first place? I don't know why I bought this. I don't know. Why would I buy a sesame ginger? Just for the shits and giggles? Maybe. I don't know. We'll send that back to the van. I don't need that. Okay. Ah, shit. I need a knife. Hang on. Knife. There we go. Perfect. All right. Bow, bow, bow. I hope everyone's having a good Monday today. Now, I wanted to pick up my ice skates today, and I realized that the ice rink that I sent my skates to get sharpened is a government-run facility. Which means, guess what? They're closed on holidays like this. I was like, damn it, are you serious? So I had to go get my skates on Friday. I wish I had them, because I would have gone ice. I want to go ice skating. They have an outdoor rink over here. And that would be a lot of fun. Alright. Yeah, that's, this is the thing about making Palabok. It's super simple, super easy. You just kind of just, whoop, not a whole lot that goes into it. You know, realistically, a lot of the work is crunching up this and cutting up the egg and the onion, which I don't know if I want to do. Well, yeah, I should cut them up. Hang on, because I got these now. I can put the egg and the onion in here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So while these cook, go and get my knife and this. So the thing that garnish, that the the green onion and eggs are used for is predominantly garnish. Well, the green onion is predominantly garnish. The eggs you actually just put on top and add in. So you don't actually have to do too much. You don't actually have to cook this. You just get them cut. Hey! Let go of that screen. As you can tell, I'm not very proficient with using a knife at all. So, yeah. What you really have to do is just making that. Here, if I bump you guys down, you might look a little better. There we go. You know what I need to find? I need to find someone who sharpens knives in the area. So I can have them like professionally sharpen my knives. So I can have like really good knives. I have a bunch of knives that need to be sharpened anyways. Like my hunting knife. Definitely could use for sharpening. I have one of those like super cheapo knife sharpeners, but you know, I don't know how well they work. Uh-oh. Turn that down a little bit. Don't want to get too crazy here. Let's see, where's my wooden spoon? When you're making your Palabok sauce, make sure you're stirring it up, you know, right? It'll thicken up a little bit, which is good, that's what you want. It'll start forming chunks too, which is fine, that's totally fine. It'll stick to the back of your spoon, make sure you know, force it back in there. But yeah, just, you know, give it a good stirring every couple of minutes here. You know what I really need? I need something right here. I wonder, do I have something like that? I guess I could use... Oh, you're gonna be, you ain't gonna fuck with it. You know what? You might work. Put my spoons right here. There we go. You get less days and take time to do meal prep. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're getting food in you, right? I don't think it's a big deal. But no, I get that. I've gotten into meal prep just because I'm gonna be working 10-hour days, right? Which means I'm not gonna get home till almost. If I get off at 5, I'll be home by like 5:15, 5:30, right? And the next thing I want to do every day is to cook lunch for my next day, you know. I presume this is gonna last me about all of 2 days, so we'll probably have to do another cooking day on Wednesday, just for Thursday. Shouldn't be too bad. Maybe we'll do mac and cheese on Wednesday. Alright. So, normally with the eggs, you're supposed to just cut them into slices. However, I have played with the idea of maybe mincing them up instead. I don't know how that's going to work though. So I don't really have a good thing to mince them up with. I figure I'd just chop it up like that. It doesn't even have to be good, it just has to be pieces, you know? And then I can just put that all in here, get what I need, bring it out. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to cut it into slices. What? Hang on, I forgot. I haven't. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to cut up into slices. Kind of like this, and then put it on top of it. But since I'm not like making this for you know, any sort of potluck, usually if I'm making it for myself, I just usually chop up the egg instead. I'm kind of curious if we're going to do a potluck with this school. Yeah, I'm just gonna just sprinkle it on in the morning. That's all. Like when I prep my food, just put a bunch in. Right, just put a bunch of Palabok in here, right, and then sprinkle the green onion and the egg on top. It'll be great. Be easy peasy squeezy lemons, you know. Ooh, maybe we should make some deviled eggs sometime. But if I'm gonna make deviled egg, I'm gonna make sure to go buy I'm gonna go to Costco and get one of those 30 packs of eggs. Or I guess I could utilize my Papa's Sam's Club membership. I feel like we're looking like enough to kind of get away with it. So he was like, hey, here's my Sam's Club card, so you can get gas cheap. Except, the local Sam's Club gas isn't even that cheap. It's kind of the same price as everyone else. And I was like, bruh. Come on, Sam's Club. Devil's eggs are so good, right? Gotta go stir up that pot over there. You have some eggs, you should make some egg salad. Yes! Yo, egg salad is so good. Love me some egg salad. Huge fan. This egg's making a huge mess. There's usable egg on here. Must lick it off. Oh yeah. Oh, what's your temperature over there? God damn. That sucks. It is, I think it's like 35 over here right now. Let me see. Yeah, it feels like 33. Feels like garbage outside is what it feels like. I know, it's a little bit warmer here, but me and cold don't go well together, so I don't know what to tell you. Oh yeah, I gotta really work on this fudge. I've had this fudge for a while now. You might be wondering, where'd you get that fudge from? Remember that Buc-ee's we went to? I forgot. But it's been kept cold, so it's a red velvet. So really good. Red velvet's my favorite flavor. Yeah. Y'all have a favorite fudge flavor? I'm gonna bring you guys over here. So while this is cooking, so I can get you guys on this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna crush up some pork rinds. So what I like to do, I like to open this up just a little bit, just so that, you know, a little air can get out. And then we just start crushing. Actually, you know what the better way to do this was? Hang on. Open this up all the way, and then boop, put these here. And this should hopefully keep the crumbs coming out, but then now the air to come out. And you just beat the shit out of it. It was over the hat. You know what? I know what I can use. I don't actually know if this will work. Oh yeah. Now we're just crushing it. Just crushing it. Back. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, red velvet's always been it's always been one of my favorite. What do y'all like? Like when you're eating cake or a fudge or dessert, what kind of flavors do you like to go for? For me, I like to go for red velvet and mint. Those are like my top two. Oh yeah. I really should buy a roller at some point just so I can like really just butterscotch pie with whipped cream. Ooh, you know, I've never had butterscotch. For some reason, I always feel like I'm gonna hate butterscotch. And so I've never tried it in my life. What does butterscotch taste like? What would you say butterscotch is like? You know, the hard part is getting all creamy butter sugar. Okay. That was pretty good. I'll have to try it sometime. Oh, hello. Hello. Raiders, welcome on in. How are you, Empress Freya? How are you doing? Mr. Half Hog, come give him the good old Half Hog wave. And you too, Henry. Henry's gotta come give you the little Henry Hedgehog wave. You might be wondering, who is this new buddy? I'll explain it all in just a minute. But Raiders, welcome on in. How are you? Kyra, so good to have you in. Ghost Siren, what's up? Freya, how's the rest of your stream? How was the rest of ESO going? For those who don't know me, I'm Flipsy Fiona. You can call me Flipsy or Fiona. And this is my partner in crime, Mr. Half Hog. And the other hedgehog, I just got him. I got him like 3 days ago. And he is a microwavable hottie. Look at that. Yeah, you throw in the microwave, you heat him up, and then you hug him or something, and he gives you heat. I just got him because he's cute. But yeah, so we do a lot of IRL streaming here. We do a lot of cooking. Well, we're starting to get into cooking. We do board games and gaming. We're still trying to figure out how that's going to squeeze in there. I was going to try and make Mondays gaming, but I'm also not, I don't know. You know, I don't know. But yeah, you know, that's pretty much the gist, you know. So if you like IRL, if you like cooking, if you like board games, recommend a drop a follow. We just did our first road trip of the 2026. Also from the fact that we've settled in. I used to be a full-time van lifer. I am no longer a full-time van lifer. I settled down. I have a job now, and as you can tell, I am in an apartment. So if you want to pretend that that my van is just a TARDIS and it's bigger on the inside, then sure. ESO was good. Did some dungeons today. Nice. The cooking goes good. We're making some food here. Let me bring you guys over here. So we're cooking up some of the sauce that we need for our noodles, right? So let me go ahead and make sure our noodles are noodling. Oh yeah, noodles are noodling. I love it. There we go. So put that right here. Easy. How am I liking it? I'm loving it. It's good. You know, it's a change, but also I get like. Have I shown you my place, Freya? would not noodles be good with chicken or beef broth? It probably would, but we're gonna drain all the water out. It's gonna be like a spaghetti, basically. So, have it? Okay, so, here we go. So, obviously, this is my front door. Right, I live in an apartment. You're asking because you made look into getting those noodles? Oh yeah, no, they would definitely work for chicken and beef broth. They should, anyways. I've never tried it. So yeah. So this is my kitchen, as you can see. Halfway decent kitchen, right? I've got this, right here. Right, rice cooker. We're still figuring out. I'm still figuring out all the storage, right? But it's a decent kitchen, right? We have a gas cooker, which is nice, right? Plenty of storage. Much needed freezer, which is carrying the all important ice cream. Ben and Jerry's, of course, the best ice cream company. Wait, what's this? What the fuck is this? Oh, yeah! I forgot I had this in here. And, of course, putting up all my magnets. I mean, look at this guy. He's waving. He's waving! So, lots of storage, right? You know. So, this is the living room. This is where it all happens. Oh, there's... I was watching you, so we're gonna change it over to... We're gonna have the Baroque inspiration here on that one. So yeah, so this is the living room, right? The couch still has a lot of stuff on it. I'm still figuring out where I want everything to go. Plus, I need like a table for the, you know that chair that you have where you just put everything on. I need one of those. I don't have one yet, so I'm gonna probably go buy like just a bullshit chair that's just like, I can wear this tomorrow or next week, and then I just throw it on the chair. So. As you can see, this is my streaming table right here with the board gaming table right here. Our TV. It's a nice TV. It's not bad. My bicycle. Hello, bike. And then this is my bed over here. So this is my bed. I brought these in for my van. So there's a lot more room in my van right now. So you can imagine how much room this takes up. Right? I just imagine this in a minivan right now. So, it's a little messy over here. Don't worry about that. I got plenty of closet space, which is good. Right here. So you can see some of my J-Fashion clothing. You know. And the closet's huge. Right? Here. Well, by huge, I mean big enough. Hi. There we go. Yeah, and I've got two of them. So there's that one. There's that one, and then there's this one over here. Right? So. And then I put all my board games here. Although I've split them up. So there's these board games. And I got a couple board games up here too. So I got these over here. And I got these over here. You can kind of see they kind of got the landlord special, right, with the paint, but, you know, it's fine. This place is pretty well maintained, which is good, so. So these are multiplayer specific games. Like, I need more than one person to play this. That's why I put them over here. So. But, the best part is the bathroom, because they've got a bathtub. Let me tell you. Having a bathtub is like this was the big thing that every apartment I was looking at lacked. They didn't have a tub. And then I came to this one. I'm like, oh, you guys got a tub? They're like, yeah. How much? They're like, $1,200. Is that furnished? And they're like, yeah. Sign me up, dog. You got it. So, obviously I got my bath stuff right here. Because I like taking baths. In fact, we're going to take one tonight, so. Also, if you ever have dry hands, especially if you go to the desert, this shit's so good. Bag balm. I recommend this. This stuff is so good. Aesthetic meditation baths. Ooh, I could do that. What is the purple scroll? Okay, so the purple scroll. Yeah. This is a game called Sage Stones. And open this up. And it reveals this board right here. Now you do need something over to help hold this open. So I guess here, Steam Deck, make yourself useful. Right? Oh, I think the rules are in here, but all the pieces are over here. Yeah, all the pieces are over here. Yeah. You have 3 dice. And basically, you take your dice, you roll, right? And whatever you get, right? So 1, 2, or 3. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you get 6, you take one of your pieces and you put it in the 6 slot anywhere on there. And your goal is to get all your pieces on the board. There's a couple more rules to it, like if an opponent surrounds you, so say you have a piece here and your opponent has a piece here, and then your opponent puts a piece here, then they get to remove that piece from the board. So, and there's like a couple more things I forgot. There's something else with this. I think if you roll like a 1, 2, and a 3, you skip your turn or something. But yeah, that's Sage Stones. It's a 2-player game, but it is open information, so it is one of those like, okay, I can probably play it by myself if I wanted to, but you know, I'd rather play it with someone. Now, who am I gonna play it with? I don't know yet. I'm still discovering what the board game scene looks like here. It does look pretty nice. I've met some of the board gaming people already, and they're like, yeah, you should come out. I'm like, I'll try. You guys are all in Santa Fe, and I'm from Los Alamos. So, but yeah, so that's Sage Stones. I do not believe you can buy this game anywhere except at their company. I think it's Nasorworks LLC. I might be wrong. But yeah, so that's that game right there. So, by the way, Raiders and Freya, if y'all need to raid and run, go do what you gotta do. Go take care of yourselves. Otherwise, make sure you get a drink, grab some snacks, make yourself cozy. We are currently just working on crushing up some chicharron. Because this is what's gonna go on top of the Palabok that we're making. But yeah, so that's the tour of my place. It's very small, but you know, it's basically what I need. You know, $1,200 is pretty good. Let me turn down the heat a little bit. There we go. Alright, so that's just about ready. Put that there. You don't want to burn this. This sauce will burn, and it will stick to the bottom of your pan. So you definitely want to use like a no heat, right? It'll cook. Getting even nerky nerk. Hell yeah! Thank you so much again for the raid, Freya. Hope you have a good dinner, whatever it is you're gonna eat. If you wanna tell us before you head out what you're gonna be having. Have my own official sanctuary. Yeah, oh, absolutely. And like, I've kept my van in a ready-to-go state of like, hey, you know, if we want to go out for a, you know, if we want to go out for a if we want to go out for a camping trip, or like this past weekend, we just went down to Las Cruces, New Mexico, which is like 4.5 hours away from me, and we got to camp out in their BOM land. And so, if you're in Freya's Discord or my Discord, I posted a bunch of those stargazing pictures. I think I posted some of the hot air balloon pictures too. Yeah, they had a hot air balloon festival in Las Cruces. We wanted to go get food at this place called Moongate. They had an Indian taco. Native American, like not India. We had Indian tacos and steak fingers, which were so good. We got to see the world's largest chili, which was just a plastic chili. For some reason, though, some people think, not any of you guys, but like some people on the internet are like, oh, it's not even a real chili. I'm like, yeah, of course it isn't. You know. You know, it's crazy how little space this stuff takes up once you've like munched it down to like just a little bit here. I do wish I had a rolling pin. I'm just using a bowl to help smash down any pieces that won't smash down with my fingers here. There we go. Oh yeah. Man, what time is it? 3:16? Oh, man. I was hoping to not be too fast. So I was like, oh, we should go see a sunset. Maybe we'll do some cleaning after. I still need to do some organization here. Because I do want to take you out to another sunset. I think it's going to be a really good sunset tonight. Let me see. What time is Los Alamos sunset? Los Alamos sunset. Ugh, 5:19. Gonna eat some beef and rice tonight? Let's go. That sounds so good right now. Yeah, so basically once you got it all crunched up, it should obviously just look like it's all been crunched up. You just save that, put it off to the side here. And let's go and head on back. We're gonna go ahead and I think this is just about ready. Actually, we're gonna put you guys over here. Actually, you know what? Over here is probably better. Oh yeah, it's probably best. So. Yeah, you know, that could definitely work for like a beef or noodle, beef or chicken broth, for sure. Alright. I'm gonna put this in here. Yeah, so you just throw it in there, just like that. And then you take your sauce that you've been cooking, and you pretty much just dump it in. Just like that. My spatula. Need me spatula. There we go. And as it cools down, it'll thicken up. So you definitely want to let it cool down. Now I'm tempted. Man, I'm tempted to make some mac and cheese. Do I even have everything I need to make mac and cheese? No. No, I have nothing to make mac. I don't even have the nudes. I don't have the proper noodles to make mac and cheese at the moment. I can make mac and cheese spaghetti. So yeah, we're gonna let that sit for a good bit here. And then, while that sits, actually, you know what I can do? I can probably put this in the refrigerator. So then it cool down. We can wash some dishes while we're here. Oh yeah. You don't need to be washed. Oh yeah. Watch this. There we go. And need to soak these. There we go. Perfect. So I don't know if y'all have seen the hack for like washing these, right? Normally you just do something like this, right? Someone was like, if you take a spoon, supposedly helps. I actually just like using my hand. I like using my hand more. If you put your hand right here, it helps spread the water out, which is nice. But also, I have no room in my drying rack, so everything I wash is just going to just dry off in the sink. I do wish I had a second sink. That would make things so much easier. But, you know, you can't win them all, right? You got a bathtub. You gotta take what you can get. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and shoot it down a little bit now. Honestly, I can probably use a little bit more noodle ratio next time. but that'll be fine. The sauce is cheap. Alright, so, the easy way to do this, right? You want your onion, you want your egg, and your chicharron. You can do a plate or a bowl, doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna do a bowl. I don't want to eat too much, because like I said, planning on having this for tomorrow, for lunch, and hopefully Wednesday. There we go. Right, not too much. And then, take some egg. Just sprinkle it on there. And you can cut out the egg. If you don't want egg, you don't have to, you know, put it on. Same with the green onion. If you don't like green onion for some reason, then you can cut out the green onion. That's the beauty about cooking. You can substitute and cut stuff out as you wish. So now white onion. There we go. Put that on there. So put these back. And obviously I'm just eating this for myself, but if I were to like make this for like a potluck, I would actually put everything into like a pan and then sprinkle the egg, all the green onion, and then I'd sprinkle with a layer of this stuff. But once again, since I'm just kind of eating it myself, doesn't really matter. There we go. And then you take your calamansi juice. Super easy, cheesy. You don't want too much. This is pretty strong. Now, where is... Oh God, don't drop the fork, me. And then, you know, mix everything up. Let me come over here. Okay, you guys plug in. We enjoy a little food here. Oh yeah. You know what I forgot to buy? Oh, I know why I didn't buy it. Because I was getting sick. I forgot to buy more lumpia shells. I meant to do that yesterday on my way back home. But I got to like Santa Fe, and I went to like the Savers real quick to go check for board games. And when I got out of Savers, my brain was like, you need to get home now, or go to bed. Yeah, last night was really rough. And that's Palabok. If you've never, you know, if you want to try it out, if you want to try Palabok without cooking it, just go to any Filipino restaurant, and hopefully they have it. Not all of them will. It's not a super popular dish, but I like it. It's super easy to make. As you could tell, once I cut everything up, I pretty much walked around my apartment and then came back. You know, it's really hard to mess this up. I say that as people mess this up, so now there's a couple more things I want to make eventually. I want to make some menudo. So menudo requires a little bit more. It has beef, potatoes, carrots, bell peppers, It does have raisins. I think I'll cut the raisins out. And it's got garbanzos. I might also cut out the garbanzo beans. Maybe. We'll see. Because I gotta cook the garbanzo beans first. That's menudo. Oh, because I can always make affrittata. Affrittata is chicken, potatoes, carrots, bell peppers, and green peas. Ooh, maybe we should make affrittata with this. That might be what we make on Wednesday. We'll make some affrittata. Let's get some chicken. And then we have calderetta. Calderetta, they use beef brisket, potato and carrots, bell pepper, green peas, pitted green olives. Alright, that's optional. Really, when you make anything is optional, right? If you want to just have just meat, you can have just meat. It's not a big deal. Just makes you substitute, like, meat substitute. So, like, if you're not going to put in 1 cup of potatoes and carrots, makes you put in more meat, I guess. And then we got the stew base mix. Oh, because this is for paying kara kara. I want to try kara kara from this. Normally, when you make kara kara, you just use peanut butter. But I want to try this. So this one needs oxtail, green beans, eggplant. Oh, it still uses peanut butter. 3/4 a cup of peanut butter, 13 pieces of bok choy leaf, and shrimp paste. Oh, speaking of shrimp paste, I got new shrimp paste and I want to try it. So, salted shrimp paste. I want to see if this is good. I used to have shrimp paste all the time, but the brands that I got, they're banned in the United States. We actually had this discussion like a year ago or something. The United States banned something from the Philippines, or banned some stuff from the Philippines, and shrimp paste was one of them. So I guess there's this new shrimp paste, so we're gonna find out. Let's see if this tastes anything like the shrimp paste that I'm used to. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not what I want from a shrimp paste, though. I want it a little bit saltier, a little bit more thicker. It's fine. It will work as a substitute for what we can no longer get access to. I'm okay. I made a joke with my sister. I was like, when you go to the Philippines, you need to just buy a shit ton of that shrimp paste, bring that shit back. She was like, she was like, well, what if they, stop me and they look inside my bag? If I have a bullshit excuse ready to go. Tell them it's drugs. It's 15:30. The sun's just not for another hour and a half. I think the best thing to do we might just end up grading out. I know it's a super short stream. I'm just trying to think of like what else I have to cook. Let me see. We could make some Jello. Some Jolly Rancher gelatin dessert. I had this in my van to just make it in my van because I was like, oh, you just need 1 cup boiling water. It doesn't take that much to make it though. Not at all. Yeah. It looks like if I'm going to do a cooking stream, I'm going to have to cook either 2 things, which is problematic. The problem with cooking 2 things is that that's not a food. That's actually the problem I ran into last week. I made the lumpia and the sinigang, and it took me so long to eat the sinigang. I think that's actually what made me sick yesterday. It was probably going bad. So, yeah, we're still working out the schedule. You know what I mean? Let me see. Where are you, son? Where are you at? Way too high in the sky. Yeah, way too high in the sky. All right. Yeah, you know what? Let's find someone to raid out to. I know this was a short stream. I thought it would take me a little bit longer to cook this. I should have known better. So yeah. That's definitely something I should look at. Because I'm going to have to cook again on Wednesday. That's the other thing. I don't have enough food to last me till Thursday. I know that much. We could take a walk over to Smith's and get everything I need for mac and cheese. Or we can do that on Wednesday. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll make some mac and cheese on Wednesday. So, let's knock out a set of push-ups. And then we'll find someone to raid out to, who's probably Baroque inspiration. Alright. 15 push-ups. You want to do some with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoa. Woo. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's double check who's on. Yeah, Baroque is still on, so... Well, we did go to Baroque. Ooh, Sharp Balloons is on. Magunda Marie's on doing some Canary Obscure. Ooh, we could go to her. Hero Carrie's doing some... We're doing... Yeah, Ocarina of Time. So we can go to Hero Carrie. Potential Bliss. Looks like he finished hiking the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, he's driving to Los Angeles. Okay. Nana Carpe Diem. They're on their road trip. Oh, they're getting a nice sunset. Nice. It's probably a little too late for us to get over there for the sunset. You do Micah. Yo, he's doing van. We're gonna go to You do Micah. He's doing van life, and I want to go talk to him. Be like, hey man, how's van life going? You know, it's kind of funny. Like as soon as I end, you do Micah's like, I'm a van lifer now, and I'm like, so that's where all the van life energy went. I went to You do Micah. So let me give him a shout out. Shout out to the You do Micah. So he's doing IRL. He's shopping right now for some van life stuff. looks like he's got a camera person, which is pretty cool. So, we will head on over there. Thank you to everyone who popped in today. Shimano Fail, Blaze, thank you for the follow from Random TV, and Empress Freya, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you for those who came in and hung out and chit-chatted. It was so good to see y'all. Who did chat? What was it? Zara and Ghost Siren. It was so good to have y'all in. I know this was a relatively short stream. I'm still working the numbers here. I think next time what we'll do is, you are fine, Shipment. You're fine. I think next time what we'll do is I'll probably do the sunset. That was the original plan. I was gonna go watch the sunset with you guys and then do this. But I was like, what if I cook first and then go watch the sunset? But then I should have started the stream much later. So I think if I wanna incorporate the sunset's gonna have to come first. Especially right now during the winter, when the sun sets at like 5:19. So, but yeah, and like I said, you're a good shipment. I hope work, stops being crazy, but you gotta do what you gotta do, There's never any requirement to participate. I appreciate y'all just hanging out and lurking and watching. So yeah, we're gonna go and start this raid to get over to the Unu Micah. Raid. There he is. Unu Micah. There we go. Get my butt back in his stream. Alright, so there's our Seribot message. Let me go and give y'all the sub raid and the raid 2. Alright. Y'all know what to do. Just gonna bring that love and energy over to the Unu Micah. Make sure you grab the raid message that applies to you. If you're subbed, get the hedgehog. If you're not subbed, get the wings. But then today, we're all part of the same prickle. Mr. Half Hog will give you the good old. The Half Hog's gonna give you the good old Half Hog waves. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's 2 hedgehogs. They're multiplying. And by multiplying, watch out because there's more. They're over there. Oh yeah. All the hedgehogs, baby. So, but yeah, y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your night. I will see you tomorrow for a board game. We will be playing. I haven't figured that part out yet. I'll figure out what we're gonna play. We're gonna play that tomorrow. And then Wednesday we'll do another cooking stream. And then expect Thursday, Friday to be some sort of IRL camping stream. So. Oh, I should grab the raid message. Bye.